This happened just a few nights ago. My friends and I always stay out very late or go out very late. That night was cold and rainy, but we didn't cancel our plans. There was me and 4 other friends: Jacob, Mike, Brooke, and Abigail. Mike and Brooke were at my house that night. We decided to meet Mike and Jacob near the store close to my home. When we got there, we were completely soaked. The 5 of us started walking to our usual hangout spot, which was half an hour away. We were laughing loudly the whole way. We weren't even halfway there when someone in a car screamed at us. They didn't say anything, just screamed loudly. We didn't pay much attention because cars passing by at night always do things like that. We were joking about the hostage situation that happened in the city yesterday. They said one of them had escaped. I didn't know about it at first, so I got really scared but quickly forgot. 10 minutes passed and we were still walking and talking and laughing when we heard a man shout, "Shut up." We turned around and looked. We saw a man across the street. We all looked at each other and no one said anything because we didn't know what to say. Then the man shouted again, "When will you people shut up?" Since we were making a lot of noise, I thought maybe he woke up because of us. We turned back and continued walking when he shouted again, "Shut up." Brooke thought he was joking, so she shouted back, "No, you shut up first." We wanted to keep walking when he shouted, "Which one of you said that?" Then he crossed the street and came toward us. We immediately ran toward the first gas station, which wasn't too far. He was running toward us and my friend Jacob told me to call the police. I took out my phone, but since we were running and the man was shouting, it was hard to hear. I tried to explain the situation but didn't know how because I was terrified. We made it to the gas station and my friend took my phone and talked to the operator. We told the woman working at the gas station what happened. Luckily, there were 2 customers in the store too. My friends and I were outside near the store's cooler when we saw the man coming toward the store entrance. His whole shirt was covered in blood. His head and neck were wounded and bleeding. The girl at the gas station also called the police. We didn't know we had already called. The man shouted and yelled at us again, repeating the same "shut up" as before. One of the customers, an older man, stood in front of us because the crazy man wanted to get closer and touch Abigail. The older customer told the man to go away. The man screamed, "Get lost or you'll all regret it." We saw a police car arrive at the gas station. They asked what was happening. Brooke gave me my phone back and I told the police operator their colleagues had arrived. They said to talk to the officers and hung up. The older customer talked to the police briefly. Then 2 more police cars came. The crazy man went behind the store and we could only see his face from there. Police asked him if he drank anything tonight. He said yes, a lot. Police asked him to come out so they could talk. He said, "No, I won't come out." Then the officer said, "Then you're under arrest." He mockingly said, "For what?" "For public intoxication. Put your hands behind your back." "I won't," he said and tried to escape, but police grabbed him. We saw something metal fall to the ground. They arrested him and a female officer said, "You're lucky I was in a good mood." Then the customer who was there told us to wait while he explained to the police. Police came back to us and asked all of us about what happened. We told them everything. They said, "Okay, you can go now." We looked at each other in fear. Police told us we could leave. We sat by a building for a while and talked about what happened. We tried to brush it off and continue having fun, but in the end decided to go home. The next day on Facebook we saw a police report. We found out the man arrested that night was the escaped hostage taker. Let me explain the hostage situation briefly. 3 men had taken a young woman hostage. One killed himself with a bullet when police arrived. One was killed by police. And one escaped. I don't want to give too many details about him, but from the police report, he was 38 years old from our town. He was armed when arrested, and the metal sound we heard was his gun falling. The next day he was tried and convicted for illegal possession of a firearm, illegal use of a weapon, hostage taking, public intoxication, assault and threats. I'm so glad those customers were at the gas station and police arrived quickly. If he had pulled out his gun, me and my friends would be dead now.